Hello, welcome to the first step of building the Helix G700 gasser conversion for T-Rex 700 nitros. So we're going to cover preparing the motor for the motor mount and clutch, and the tools you'll need to do that are a 10mm socket, 14mm socket, 4mm Allen key, a piston stopper so you can get the bolts out. You need a clutch puller as well. And you'll need a spark plug remover. Now, depending on how you buy your motor, it'll look something like this. So you'll have a clutch and this housing. We don't need this housing. So what we first need to do is remove this clutch, this housing, and install the motor mount. So firstly, you need to install the piston stopper. So remove your spark plug and wind in the piston stopper. Now using the 14mm socket, remove, just wind it until it hits the stopper. Okay. So set this clutch aside and we'll reinstall it later. Now, you got the clutch carrier on the bottom that you need to remove before you can remove this housing. So with the 10mm socket, crack that one open. Now, you just need to loosen that off enough so that we can use the clutch removing tool. So it's just a couple of bolts, you wind them in, and this bolt in the middle will help pull the clutch off. So wind that in. And just with the Allen key, just should be able to crack that, and you hear that pop off. That's all we need. Very handy. So now we can actually remove this. Now you need to remove these bolts. Okay. So that's come off. Now, we're going to be installing the motor mount. This will attach your motor to the frames. So it only goes on one way. So using the supplied M5 by 20 nuts, bolts socketed cap screws, make sure you put a bit of thread lock on them. So after we attach this and torque this down, we can reinstall the clutch. Now that you've got the motor mount attached, it's time to reinstall the clutch. This heli is designed around the standard Zenoa clutch. Works quite well. So just reinstall the clutch housing, bolt them on top. Make sure you put the flat washers on before you do that. With this build, I'm actually going to be using an aftermarket clutch. No problem with the standard clutch, but I prefer the aftermarket clutch. So 4-shoe clutch, even pressure on the clutch bell, and also it's very nicely machined. So there's more of a chance that this will run smooth. So this one's very easy to install. All it is just one bolt. So just place it on the top there and bolt it down.